Hey guys, welcome back to the Mutilation YouTube channel. In this video we'll be discussing all things seed sphere related. These little things here, and as small as they may be, they can pack a hefty punch if done right. So in this video we'll go through the creation, we'll be going through the different types of seeds that are available, their different attributes, how to upgrade them, how to place them into your weapons and armor, and what they actually do. So stay tuned for that, and let's get into it. So you might be asking yourself, what are seeds and why should you care? Well, seeds were introduced many seasons ago with socket weapons and armor, which allows the player to pretty much customize his setup with the attributes that he most deems appropriate for his build. Seeds come in two types and 6 flavors, those being offensive seeds and defensive seeds. The offensive seeds are the fire seeds, the ice seeds, and the lightning seeds, and the defensive ones being wind, water, and earth, each with their own attributes and use cases. When it comes to seeds, I like to think of them as upgradable infinity stones for your armor and weapons. So you might be wondering, where do seeds come from? How do I make them? And how do I get them? Well, in order to make seeds, we are going to need 2 items. One is an ancient set item, another one is an excellent set item. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, we've had 3 excellent items appear in our inventory. And now I'm just going to go get some ancient items. So if we go to the store, search for low level set items, we can then filter by price, lowest to highest. Here we go. Here's a set of 5 for 6 place. We'll take that. So if you've got access to Land of Trials or anything like that, you won't have to buy your ancient sets. But if you're like me and you do not have access to it, you're going to have to buy it from the store. And it tells me I can't give me this stuff because I ain't got no space. Yo. Make some space. Let's try again. We're only going to get 3 for now, as we've got enough excellence for 3. So you can use either armor or weapons or shields. It doesn't really matter as long as they're ancient items and excellent items. I like to use items with luck when it comes to excellent because I can just upgrade them with soul. The ancient items, I just get normal ones because the ones with luck are too expensive. So what I like to do is I like to use soul to get the ancient items to at least +2, because it costs less than using bless to get to +4. So that is the first one. I'm just going to repeat the process for the other ones. And there you have it. As you can see, the ancient items are +4, and I use soul to get the excellent items with luck to +4 as well. So what we want to go do now is definitely not speak to that guy. Come here to speak to the seed master. So we want to go seed extraction, load up our excellent and load up our ancient, and I don't have Jewel of Harmony on me. Let's go get some of that. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's try this again. So we put in our ancient, we put in our excellent, +4. You're going to need 1 Jewel of Harmony, 1 Jewel of Creation, 1 Jewel of Chaos. You're going to press combine, and it's going to give you a random seed. This one we got critical damage increase. Let's repeat the process for the other 2 items. Here we got a critical damage increase again. And then the final one, we get an ice seed, item durability increase. Cool. So we have our seeds now, but we need to get them into seed spheres. So we're going to need to get a bunch of these spheres. These are easy enough to get. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. Got 1 already, so we need another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now we can go back to the seed master. So what we want is combined seed sphere, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we do that and just repeat the process for the other 7. And the final one, there we go. So which are some other ways that you can get your hands on some seeds, you might ask? Well, from time to time, there is an event on, seed capsule event, which you can buy from the website store. Some W coin. I had some W coin lying around, so I spent a bit to try and get some DD seeds. So now when it comes to seeds, like with all things in Mu, they are upgradable, starting at level 1, going all the way up to level 10. So in order to upgrade your seeds, you speak to this dude again, and then you go Seed Sphere Enhancement. So you take one level 1 seed, take one level 1, 2 level 1s, and you're going to need Sphere Upgrade Ruin for this. And every upgrade will cost more of the stuff, and it does have a chance to fail. I think it's 80%, it doesn't tell you, but you don't fail them too often, but they can fail. So here we have a level 2 seed, and it's ready to go. So when upgrading your seeds, just remember that the first one you put in is the seed that you keep. The second one you put in becomes a sacrifice. And then just like that, you have a level 2 seed. Now, in order to make a level 3 seed, you need 2 level 2 seeds to make a level 3 seed. And there we have it. That's a level 3 seed right there. Now, this goes all the way up to 10. So in order to make a level 4 seed, you're going to need 2 level 3 seeds. So you might be asking yourself right now, if 2 level 2 seeds make a level 3 seed, and 2 level 3 seeds make a level 4 seed, and it goes all the way up to 10, things can get out of hand. And you're right. The amount of seeds you use to go to the next level increases exponentially. And if any of you are familiar with compounding, you'll know how out of hand this gets. So just to break it down, you have your level 1 seed, then in order to get a level 2 seed, you need 2 seeds to make a level 2. That means you need 4 seeds to make a level 3, 8 for level 4, then it goes to 16 for level 5, 32 for level 6, 64 seeds for level 7, 128 seeds for level 8, 256 seeds for level 9, and in order to get your hands on a level 10 seed, you're looking at 512 base level 1 seeds. That is not taking any fails into consideration, which could happen at any of these levels, meaning the number of seeds used to make a level 10 seed could potentially be infinite, way higher than 512. So higher level seeds are definitely an item for the rich and famous, which I am not. So I tend to stop at level 5 on my first round, and then every time I do an upgrade in the background, I'll get a seed to level 5, and then when the event rolls around, I'll just do one level at a time. So as I need some seeds for my Magic Gladiator, I will be making a level 5 seed for his socket necklace. I got him a gorgeous little socket necklace, excellent damage, attack speed. It's only got 1 slot, but that's all I need for him. So come with me as I make a level 5 seed. Okay, here we have 2 level 4 seeds, one with my damage reduction at 7%, and another random one. So we'll be upgrading this to level 5 now. Let's hope it works. We put out the seed we want first, combine that, and just like that, we have a level 5 damage reduction seed at 8%. Cool, now I want to put this into my socket necklace that I've got. So we go seed sphere application. We take our socket necklace. We select which slot we want it in. We select our seed, like so. During the event, it won't cost any jewels to do this, so we just combine that, and there we go. A level 5 seed for my magic gladiator. I've got some ruin left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make another one for one of these necklaces that I have for my supports, that you can see there. So let's see if we can make another one. There we go. So now I've got 2 necklaces, both with a level 5 damage reduction seed. So during that process, you might have been wondering to yourself, Mutilation, where do you get those sphere upgrade ruins from? Well, 3 options really. The first one is Priest James, where you can buy sphere upgrade rune capsules for 1,000 rood. This becomes viable if you've got some rood left on your character and you really want to do some seeds and you don't really know what to spend your rood on. This is probably not a bad shout. So when you buy a sphere upgrade ruin capsule, so when opening sphere upgrade ruin capsules, you have a chance of getting anywhere between 1 to 3 sphere upgrade ruins. So the total number you get is not guaranteed, so just bear that in mind. Another way of getting it is, as I previously mentioned, with the event going on, these capsules here, they don't just give seeds, but they can also give you sphere upgrade ruin, which is another way of getting it. And then the last way is from the store. If you were to type in sphere upgrade ruin, you're gonna see that they go for. It's pretty expensive from the store, but then again, it's pretty expensive whichever way you slice it. Seeds, unfortunately, are not a commodity for the frugal, but a flex for the wealthy, or in my case, the stupid, as I could be spending my bless and root on other stuff, but here I am making seeds. So you've seen me work on the damage reduction seeds, but I haven't touched on any of the other ones, so let's do so now. So as mentioned before, seeds help you enhance your sockets and weapons with the attributes that you deem most necessary for your build. You'll also find a lot of high level character using socket boots and gloves and socket shields on their builds. Using my Grow Lancer as an example, she has an ancient blue eye set. However, ancient sets only come in 4 pieces, so there's a 5th piece spare, which in this set would be the boots. So she's got a pair of +9 grace boots, and as you can see, her boots have got 3 sockets, with 2 of them already being equipped with damage reduction seeds and a shield protection seed. Her shield as well is a grey shield +9, also with 2 seeds in it. This one is a level 6 damage reduction seed, and once again a water protection seed. And also the necklace we have here is an excellent damage chance plus attack speed with a level 7 damage reduction seed for 10% reduction. These upgrades can be highly beneficial to your character, especially as you're heading into higher maps where the mobs hit harder and survivability becomes a lot more difficult. But seeds aren't just for the higher level characters. There are some seeds that really help and aid lower level characters in progressing in the game. The most popular of these being the AG cost decrease. These seeds are really handy for low level players who haven't yet allocated sufficient points in their AG recovery in the 400 stat tree. This seed, even at level 1, can greatly aid the player in recovering AG as they keep attacking, preventing them from slowing down and dying. Some other good seeds are attack speed increase for those trying to hit those level gaps, skill attack increase to help you hit harder, damage and wizardry damage increase per level, and of course excellent damage rate increase and excellent critical damage rate increase. And if we look at my Dark Lord, for example, he's got excellent damage rate increase, critical damage rate increase, and attack speed increase. These greatly help him increase his DPS so that I can farm Zen a lot faster and a lot more efficiently. All the Cs are just level 1 at the moment, but I don't need any more than that, as I feel that that is sufficient for the purposes that he serves. And if you thought that's all there is to seeds, you'd be gravely mistaken. Depending on the seeds and on the order that you place them in your armor or weapons, you can get specific bonuses. So when it comes to bonuses, there are 3 tiers for weapons and armor. When it comes to the bonus socket option, there are 2 different types for both weapons and armor items, and each type has 3 tiers available. The specific bonus is determined by the order in which the seeds are placed into the socket item and the tier level of that bonus is determined by the level of the seeds used. When it comes to tier 1, these can be obtained at a 30% chance. Tier 2 and tier 3 are both at a 10% chance when placing the seeds inside of the item. Even though these percentages might seem low, during event times you could easily remove and replace one of the seeds as many times as necessary to get that bonus option. On the screen now, there's a list of the specific bonus and the order in which the seeds must be placed inside the socket item. Feel free to screenshot this and refer back to it whenever needed. And just like a bad infomercial, I'm here to say, but wait, there's more. Apart from the specific bonuses mentioned above, there's also another bonus to take into consideration. So if you choose to go down the route of rocking a full socket item setup, you also have the ability to get double damage and ignore defense. To achieve this, you would need to equip the configuration on your screen now, and those bonuses will be unlocked. If you're anything like me and you've come to this part of the video and you thought to yourself that you're going to put together a pretty intense configuration and that you'll be unstoppable, I think it's only fair to mention that there are some limitations when it comes to seed spheres. The first one being you cannot place two of the same seeds in the same item. For example, you cannot have 2 damage reduction seeds in your shield or 2 excellent damage rate seeds in your sword. So only one seed type is allowed per socket item. And now if you're thinking to yourself, that's fine, I'm just going to put a level 10 damage reduction seed in all 5 of my armor items, into my shield and into my socket necklace as well. I'm here to burst your bubble and tell you that there are certain limitations to the maximum possible value that you can have on your character. For example, your character cannot have more than 70% excellent damage, can't have more than 80% critical damage, 60% damage reduction, reflect damage 70%, and shield item defense 1800%, as your character will just max out at those levels. That being said, seed spheres are a great way to upgrade your characters and give them that edge when it comes to either PvP or PvE. And they're also another fun and rewarding way to experience another aspect of the game that we have on offer in Mu Online. And with that, my friends, I believe I've covered everything. If there's something I've missed, please leave it down in the comments. Please remember to like and subscribe so this video can reach more people who have embarked on their Mu journey. And please join our Discord where we hang out, talk all things Mu, and just have a great time. And with that, I'm signing off. I'll see you guys next time.